Most people spend their lives searching for success. They search for better habits. They search for more motivation. They search for secret techniques that can improve their life. Some wake up at 4 a.m. Some read dozens of books every year. Some follow strict routines and productivity systems. But there is one powerful tool that many people ignore every single day. It is free. It is natural. It is available to almost everyone. And it has the power to improve your brain, your body, your emotions, your focus, your memory, and even your future. That tool is sleep. Many people treat sleep as if it is a waste of time. They proudly say things like, "I'll sleep when I'm successful." But the truth is that sleep is often one of the reasons successful people perform at such a high level. While you sleep, your body is not doing nothing. Your brain is not taking a break. Your body is not becoming lazy. In fact, some of the most important work your body does happens while you are asleep. Every night, your brain repairs itself. Your body recovers. Your memories are organized. Your emotions are processed. Your energy is restored. Sleep is not the enemy of success. Sleep is the foundation of success. Today, we will discover the incredible power of sleep and why improving your sleep may be one of the smartest decisions you ever make. Lesson 1. Sleep is your brain's reset button. Imagine using your phone for weeks without ever restarting it. After some time, it would become slower. Apps would freeze. Performance would drop. Problems would begin to appear. The human brain works in a similar way. Every day, your brain processes thousands of thoughts, decisions, emotions, conversations, and experiences. From the moment you wake up until the moment you go to bed, your brain is constantly working. If you never gave it proper rest, it would struggle to function at its best. That is where sleep becomes powerful. Sleep acts like a reset button for your brain. During sleep, your brain begins cleaning and organizing itself. Information from the day is sorted. Important memories are strengthened. Unnecessary information is removed. Mental clutter is cleared away. This is why after a good night's sleep, you often feel clearer, calmer, and more focused. Have you ever noticed that a difficult problem sometimes seems easier in the morning? Maybe you were stressed about something at night. Maybe you felt confused. Maybe you could not find a solution. Then you slept. The next morning, your thinking felt clearer. The problem seemed smaller. The answer became easier to see. That is because sleep helps your brain process information more effectively. People often try to solve exhaustion with coffee. But coffee cannot replace sleep. Energy drinks cannot replace sleep. Motivational videos cannot replace sleep. Your brain needs real recovery. When you consistently sleep well, you think faster. You focus better. You make better decisions. You become more creative. You become more productive. In many ways, sleep is one of the most powerful forms of mental maintenance that exists. Lesson 2. How sleep improves memory and learning. If you want to learn faster, remember more, and improve your skills, sleep is one of your greatest allies. Many students believe that staying awake all night helps them learn more. Many workers believe that sacrificing sleep helps them become more productive. But science shows something interesting. Learning does not end when you stop studying. Learning continues while you sleep. Imagine spending 2 hours learning English. You practice new vocabulary. You read articles. You listen carefully. You learn new expressions. At first, your brain stores that information temporarily. But while you sleep, Your brain begins transferring important information into long-term memory. It is almost like your brain is saving files into permanent storage. Without enough sleep, much of what you learn can become harder to remember. This is one reason why exhausted students often forget information during exams. It is not always because they fail to study. Sometimes it is because they fail to sleep. The same thing applies to every skill. Speaking English, playing an instrument, learning a sport, building a business, developing professional skills. Sleep helps strengthen everything you learn. Think of sleep as the bridge between practice and improvement. Practice gives your brain new information. Sleep helps your brain keep it. That means every time you choose quality sleep, you are helping your future self become smarter, sharper, and more capable. The next time you feel tempted to stay awake late for no reason, remember this: sleep is not taking time away from learning. Sleep is part of learning. The hours you spend sleeping may be helping your brain grow just as much as the hours you spend studying. Lesson 3. Sleep and emotional control. Have you ever noticed that everything feels harder when you are tired? A small problem feels huge. A small mistake feels terrible. A simple disagreement feels like a major conflict. The reason is not always the problem itself. Sometimes the real problem is lack of sleep. Sleep plays a huge role in controlling your emotions. When you sleep well, your brain is better able to manage stress, frustration, anger, and anxiety. You think more clearly. You react more calmly. You make better decisions. But when you do not get enough sleep, your emotional control becomes weaker. Imagine two people facing the exact same situation. Both receive criticism at work. Both face a difficult challenge. Both experience stress. The person who is well rested is more likely to stay calm, think logically, and focus on solutions. The person who is exhausted may become angry, emotional, defensive, or overwhelmed. The situation is the same. The difference is the quality of sleep. Many people spend years trying to improve their mindset without realizing that poor sleep is making everything harder. They try to become more patient. They try to become more positive. They try to control their emotions. Yet they constantly feel irritated and stressed because their brain never gets enough recovery. Sleep gives your mind a chance to process emotional experiences. Every day brings challenges. Some experiences make us happy. Some disappoint us. Some create stress and worry. During sleep, your brain works through many of these emotions and helps restore emotional balance. This is one reason why a difficult day often feels more manageable after a good night's sleep. The problem may still exist, but your ability to handle it becomes stronger. Strong emotions require a strong mind, and a strong mind requires proper rest. If you want better emotional control, better patience, better relationships, and a calmer mindset, never underestimate the power of sleep. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is simply get the rest your brain needs. Lesson 4. Sleep helps your body repair itself. Most people think sleep is only about feeling less tired, but sleep is doing much more than that. Every night, your body enters one of the most important recovery periods of the entire day. While you are sleeping, your body becomes busy repairing itself. Muscles recover, cells are repaired, hormones are regulated, energy stores are restored, your immune system becomes stronger. Think about athletes. Professional athletes train hard every day. They lift weights, they run, they practice for hours. But training alone does not make them stronger. Recovery makes them stronger. Without recovery, the body breaks down. Sleep is the most powerful recovery tool the human body has. This applies not only to athletes, but to everyone. If you work long hours, your body needs recovery. If you study hard, your body needs recovery. If you exercise, your body needs recovery. Even if you spend most of your day sitting, your body is constantly repairing itself and maintaining countless systems. When sleep is consistently poor, recovery becomes incomplete. You may feel tired all the time. Your energy may drop. Your concentration may suffer. Your motivation may decrease. You may even become sick more often. Many people think they need more motivation. Sometimes what they really need is more sleep. Imagine trying to build a house while workers remove bricks every night. Progress would be slow. The structure would remain weak. That is what happens when your body never receives proper recovery. Sleep is when your body gets the chance to rebuild those bricks. It is when healing happens. It is when growth happens. It is when restoration happens. Every night you sleep, your body is working hard behind the scenes to keep you healthy, strong, and capable of facing another day. That is why sleep should never be viewed as wasted time. Sleep is an investment in your health, an investment in your energy, an investment in your future. And like every good investment, the benefits grow over time. Lesson 5. The connection between sleep and success. Many people believe success belongs to those who work the longest hours. They think sleeping less automatically means achieving more. They admire stories of people who stay awake all night and work without rest. But what many people do not realize is that high performance and exhaustion are not the same thing. Being busy is not the same as being productive. Working longer is not always the same as working better. The most successful people in the world understand something important. Your brain is your greatest asset, and your brain performs best when it is properly rested. Imagine two people working on the same project. The first person sleeps for 7 to 8 hours every night. The second person constantly sacrifices sleep. At first, the second person may seem more productive because they are spending more hours awake. But over time, something begins to happen. Their focus becomes weaker. Their memory becomes worse. Their decision-making becomes slower. Their creativity decreases. Their mistakes increase. Eventually, they spend more time fixing errors than making progress. Meanwhile, the well-rested person continues making smart decisions. They stay focused longer. They learn faster. They communicate better. They solve problems more effectively. Month after month, the difference becomes enormous. Success is not just about effort. Success is about effective effort. Sleep helps you perform at your highest level. It helps entrepreneurs make better business decisions. It helps students remember information. It helps athletes perform better. It helps leaders stay calm under pressure. It helps workers stay focused and productive. Think about some of the biggest mistakes people make in life. Poor financial decisions, bad relationships, impulsive actions. Many of these mistakes happen when people are exhausted, stressed, and mentally drained. Sleep gives you the mental clarity needed to make better choices. The truth is simple. If you want extraordinary results, you need extraordinary recovery. You cannot constantly drain your body and expect peak performance. Success is not built by destroying yourself. Success is built by taking care of yourself so you can consistently perform at your best. That is why sleep is not the enemy of achievement. sleep is one of its greatest partners. Lesson 6. Sleep strengthens your immune system. Imagine having a personal army inside your body, an army that works day and night to protect you from illness, an army that fights viruses, bacteria, and harmful invaders. That army is your immune system. And one of the most important things that strengthens this army is sleep. Every day, your body faces countless threats. You may never see them. You may never notice them. But your immune system is constantly working behind the scenes to keep you healthy. When you sleep, your body gets an opportunity to strengthen these defenses. Your immune system becomes more efficient. Your body becomes better prepared to fight illness. Recovery processes become stronger. Protection improves. But when sleep is consistently poor, the immune system can become weaker. Your body becomes less effective at defending itself. You may become sick more often. You may recover more slowly. You may feel tired even when you are not doing much physical work. Think about the times when you were extremely exhausted. Many people notice that after several nights of poor sleep, they start feeling run down. Their energy drops. Their body feels weak. Sometimes they even become ill. This is not a coincidence. Sleep and health are deeply connected. The body needs rest to maintain strong defenses. Modern life often encourages people to sacrifice sleep. People stay up late scrolling on their phones. They watch videos for hours. They tell themselves they will sleep tomorrow. Then tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. And slowly, sleep deprivation becomes a habit. The problem is that the body keeps track of what the mind ignores. Every night of poor sleep creates a small debt. Eventually, that debt becomes difficult to pay back. The good news is that quality sleep is one of the most powerful forms of preventive healthcare available. It costs nothing. It requires no special equipment. It is available to nearly everyone. And yet many people overlook it. When you choose sleep, you are not simply choosing rest. You are choosing health. You are choosing recovery. You are choosing resilience. You are giving your body the tools it needs to protect you for years to come. Never underestimate what happens while you sleep. Your body is working hard to keep you alive, healthy, and strong. The better you sleep, the better your body can perform this incredible job. Lesson 7. How lack of sleep destroys performance. Most people notice the effects of poor sleep on their energy. They feel tired. They yawn more often. They struggle to get out of bed. But what many people fail to notice is the hidden damage that lack of sleep causes every single day. Poor sleep slowly attacks your performance. It affects your focus. It affects your memory. It affects your productivity. It affects your decision-making. It affects almost every area of your life. Imagine trying to drive a car through thick fog. The road is still there. Your destination is still there. But everything becomes harder to see. You move slower. You make more mistakes. You become less confident. Lack of sleep creates a similar fog inside your mind. You may still have talent. You may still have goals. You may still have opportunities. But your ability to use those things becomes weaker. This is why many people feel stuck even though they are working hard. They blame themselves. They think they need more motivation. They think they need a better strategy. Sometimes the real problem is simply exhaustion. When you are sleep-deprived, small tasks require more effort. Simple decisions become difficult. Your concentration disappears faster. You become distracted more easily. Your work quality drops. Your learning speed slows down. Even your confidence can suffer. Think about students preparing for exams. Many stay awake all night trying to study more. They believe extra hours automatically mean better results. But often they enter the exam room exhausted. Their memory becomes weaker. Their concentration drops. The information they studied becomes harder to recall. The same thing happens in business. The same thing happens in sports. The same thing happens in everyday life. Without proper sleep, your brain simply cannot perform at its full potential. Imagine owning the world's most powerful computer but refusing to charge it. Eventually, the battery becomes weak. The system slows down. Performance suffers. That is exactly what happens when you constantly ignore sleep. Your potential remains high, but your ability to use that potential decreases. Many people spend years trying to improve their performance. They buy courses. They buy productivity tools. They search for secret techniques. Meanwhile, one of the most powerful performance enhancers is available every night. Sleep is not laziness. Sleep is preparation. Every hour of quality sleep helps prepare your mind and body to perform at their highest level the next day. Lesson 8. The Science of Deep Sleep. Not all sleep is the same. Many people think that if they spend enough hours in bed, they are getting all the benefits of sleep. But the real magic often happens during deep sleep. Deep sleep is one of the most important stages of the sleep cycle. This is when some of the most powerful recovery processes take place. Your body enters a state of intense restoration. Your brain becomes busy organizing information. Your muscles recover. Your immune system strengthens. Your energy stores are replenished. Think of deep sleep as the maintenance department of your body. During the day, your body experiences wear and tear. You think, you work, you move, you face stress, you solve problems. All of this creates physical and mental fatigue. Deep sleep is when your body begins repairing that damage. Imagine owning a beautiful house. Every day, people walk through it. Furniture gets used. Dust accumulates. Small repairs become necessary. Now imagine never maintaining that house. Eventually, problems would begin appearing everywhere. The same thing happens inside your body when deep sleep becomes limited. Recovery becomes incomplete. Mental performance suffers. Physical recovery slows down. Energy levels decrease. This is why quality sleep matters just as much as quantity. 8 hours of interrupted poor quality sleep may not provide the same benefits as 7 hours of consistent deep sleep. Modern habits often interfere with deep sleep. Late-night phone use, bright screens, constant notifications, stress before bed, irregular sleep schedules. These habits make it harder for the brain to enter the deepest and most restorative stages of sleep. Many people wake up feeling tired not because they slept too little, but because they slept poorly. Their body spent the night resting, but it never fully entered the powerful recovery stages it needed. The good news is that improving sleep quality can dramatically improve your life. A dark room, a consistent bedtime, less screen time before sleep, a calm evening routine. These simple habits can help your body achieve deeper and more restorative sleep. Never underestimate what happens during those quiet hours at night. While you are sleeping, your body is performing one of the most extraordinary recovery processes in nature. You may feel like nothing is happening, but beneath the surface, Your brain and body are working tirelessly to prepare you for a stronger, healthier, and more successful tomorrow. Lesson 9. Build a powerful sleep routine. Many people want better sleep, but they never create a routine that supports it. They go to bed at different times every night. One day they sleep at 10 p.m., the next day at midnight. The day after that, at 2 a.m. Then they wonder why they constantly feel tired. The human body loves consistency. Your brain has an internal clock. When you follow a regular sleep schedule, that clock becomes stronger and more accurate. Your body begins preparing for sleep at the right time. You fall asleep more easily. You sleep more deeply. You wake up feeling more refreshed. A powerful sleep routine starts long before your head touches the pillow. In fact, the quality of your sleep is often determined by the choices you make during the final hours of your day. Imagine two different evenings. The first person spends hours scrolling through social media. They jump from one video to another. They read stressful news. They answer messages. Their brain remains highly stimulated until the moment they try to sleep. The second person follows a calming routine. They dim the lights. They avoid unnecessary screen time. They read a few pages of a book. They reflect on the day. They prepare their mind for rest. Who do you think is more likely to sleep well? The answer is obvious. Your evening habits shape your night, and your night shapes your tomorrow. A powerful sleep routine does not have to be complicated. Simple actions can make a huge difference. Go to bed at the same time. Wake up at the same time. Keep your bedroom cool and comfortable. Reduce bright screens before bed. Avoid unnecessary stress during the final hour of your day. Give your brain permission to slow down. Many people treat sleep as something that simply happens. Successful people often treat sleep as something they intentionally prepare for, because they understand an important truth. Tomorrow's energy is created tonight. If you want better focus, better health, better emotions, and better performance, start by building a routine that protects your sleep. Small habits repeated every night can completely transform your life over time. Lesson 10. Sleep, the most underrated superpower. When people talk about improving their lives, they usually discuss motivation. They discuss discipline. They discuss productivity. They discuss success habits. They discuss hard work. All of these things are important. But one of the greatest superpowers available to every human being is often ignored. That superpower is sleep. Sleep is the silent force behind peak performance. It helps your brain learn. It helps your body recover. It helps your emotions stabilize. It helps your immune system stay strong. It helps your focus improve. It helps your future self become better. And yet many people continue treating sleep like an obstacle. They act as though sleep steals time from success. The truth is exactly the opposite. Sleep helps create success. Imagine trying to build a skyscraper without a strong foundation. No matter how impressive the structure appears, it eventually becomes unstable. Sleep is the foundation of your physical health. It is the foundation of your mental performance. It is the foundation of your emotional well-being. Without that foundation, everything else becomes harder. You can have the best goals in the world. You can have incredible talent. You can have endless ambition. But if you constantly ignore sleep, you are making the journey much more difficult than it needs to be. The greatest athletes understand this. Top performers understand this. High achievers understand this. They know that recovery is not weakness. Recovery is strength. Rest is not laziness. Rest is preparation. Sleep is not wasted time. Sleep is one of the most valuable investments you can make in yourself. Every night, you are given a choice. You can sacrifice your future energy for temporary entertainment. Or you can invest in your future health, focus, and success. The choice may seem small, but over months and years, those choices create dramatically different lives. Remember this powerful truth. While you sleep, your body heals. While you sleep, your brain grows stronger. While you sleep, your memories are organized. While you sleep, your future is being prepared. Never underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. It may be the simplest habit in the world, but it is also one of the most life-changing. Sleep well. Recover fully. Protect your health. Protect your mind. And give yourself the energy to become the person you are capable of becoming. If you learned something valuable from this video, don't just listen to these lessons. Apply them. Tonight, give yourself the gift of quality sleep and start treating it as one of the most important investments in your future. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel for more powerful and life-changing lessons. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.